Hello, loves. So today I want to talk to you about managing social media. One of the things that I really see a lot of models struggling with is balancing all of their social media. As a model, there's a lot of pressure to have an account everywhere and to be present and active everywhere. And that gets really, really hard because we're managing our portfolio sites, Model Mayhem, and any other sites we use. Personally, I try to remain active on Model Society as well. And then we're also managing all of these social media accounts, and then we're also expected to jump on the bandwagon if a new one comes around that might be big, because if we don't get on it, then we're going to be left in the dust if it does get big. So how do we handle all this? Well, for starters, the first step is just being aware of where you are. It's hard to stay active on a site that you don't remember. So what I always do is I make a list of the sites that I need to be active and present on. So I start with those portfolio sites. For me, Model Mayhem and Model Society. And then I go into what I call affiliate sites. Sites that I am present on and as a model that are extra ways for me to make money. So sites like Zivity and Patreon. And then I make a list of pure social media. Sites that are meant for marketing and interaction, but don't really book a lot of work. Of course, you can book work off of Facebook or Instagram, but it's not meant for that. It's a purely social media site. So for those, personally, I'm looking at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Elo. I'm pretty sure that's it. Don't have my list in front of me, so I can't promise you, but the ones that do seem to be really big are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. That's like I don't think there's a word for foursome, I guess foursome of the holy social media sites. And then I guess now YouTube. I'm on YouTube too. Huh. But yeah, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. I throw Elo in there because it's somewhat like Facebook, but it allows nudes, and a lot of art photographers have jumped on there. So I'm not hugely active on that site, but I'm kind of testing the waters and seeing if I want to use it. I'm not saying that you all need to be on it. I really don't think that in any way it's an important site to be on right now. And what you really need to do, the first step of managing a social media and online presence is narrowing it down. So Tumblr, really only necessary if you do nudes. If you don't do nudes right now, wait for a Tumblr. You can use it later, but right now you need to be focusing on what is going to help you grow fastest. You need the visibility that social media provides. You need people to have a place to get a feel for your personality and more of your photos. You do not need to be overwhelmed. So I personally recommend that models start out with a Facebook and an Instagram. And then, I promise you, scheduling is your best friend. There are websites and apps that you can use to schedule Instagram, and Facebook fan pages allow you to schedule things. You want to have a Facebook fan page for your modeling. Whether or not you use your profile as a business profile, if you've created a second profile for your modeling, awesome, great, build a fan page. I promise you, you want a fan page. And then use the handy dandy schedule thing. That feature, I usually only schedule for my fan page once or twice a month. It's beautiful. I can throw up all my latest photos, throw up anything that I want to mention throughout the course of the month. And then I know that daily those are going to go up, and all I have to do is if there's anything additional that I want to schedule, I can go in and do that. If there's anything additional that I run across and I'm like, oh, I love this photo a photographer just posted to me, let's throw it up on there. I can do that. But the basics, the core, the reliable, consistent posting, that is taken care of. Scheduling is your best friend. I promise you this. Tumblr also has a schedule feature. So if you get on Tumblr, if you do decide to use Tumblr, it's amazing. Now, some other things to be aware of. On Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr, tags are a big deal. Twitter obviously has a character limit, not a tag limit, but Instagram has a 30 tag limit. Be aware of that. And Tumblr has a 5 tag limit. So any tags that you post after that are not going to be usable. So you really want to narrow it down on Tumblr to the 5 most relevant tags, and on Instagram to at least the 30 most relevant. If you're trying to build a following, go ahead, use all 30 of those tags. Most people on Instagram understand that tags are a necessary form of marketing. Once you've got a good thing going, I find that it's better to narrow down to 5 or 10 of the most relevant tags, just so that you're not always overwhelming people with the tags. But Instagram has executed a feature so that when people are scrolling down the home page, the tags are usually hidden under a cut. So people aren't going to have to scroll forever past those. Use them. I highly, highly recommend researching what additional apps and resources you can use to help you make the most of social media. For myself, apps for Instagram that suggested popular tags, the most commonly used tags, were a godsend. They allowed me to know immediately what tags would work best for any given photo. You also want to consider what popular tags are. In the fall, I made sure to put up a lot of outdoor shoots that I could tag with nature, fall, autumn, leaves. In the spring, the same. I like to put up stuff that fits with the season, fits with commonly searched and used tags. I shot an Oktoberfest set, so when Oktoberfest comes around, I make sure to throw up photos from that tagged Oktoberfest, because everybody's searching the Oktoberfest tag at that time of year. So that's going to be a huge way to drive some extra traffic, is be aware of what tags are commonly searched. So that's about it for a really, really short, just a really short look at how I manage my social media. I schedule as much as I can to keep it manageable. If I had to post every day, it would be a nightmare. I'm out shooting, I'm on the computer, I'm making calls, I'm making videos. It's so much easier if you can just schedule 2 hours twice a month to schedule everything. Just sit down, get it all up, know that it's going to go up reliably throughout the month for you. And then take advantage of the tag system, utilize those features that allow you to get yourself seen. And the most important key, be active. Interact with people, go find people, follow people, comment. You want to engage in the community. You cannot expect a community to form around you and follow you if you are not engaging. If people comment on your photos, reply. Build conversations, ask questions, leave call to actions at the end of your pieces. Form that community, build conversations. I promise you it is worth the effort. So, here's an example. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Let me know what you've tried, what has worked for you, what hasn't. Let me know if anything in this you decided to try and it really worked. If there is anything that you would like to see me cover in a video or anything you didn't understand, tell me in the comments. And make sure to subscribe if this is helpful. I'm posting videos every day in February and then at least once weekly after. See you next time.